Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna show you how to create this armor as a collectible component, as you can see here. And just like we collect helmets or swords, I can go through the armor and armor is added to the character like this. So it is dynamically added, and for right now it does not appear under this section, but everything else appears like this. For example, if I collect more items, they also appears, but later on we will add the armor as well here. But as of now, let's see how to create the armor as a collectible item using the same system that we have implemented for all these collectible items. So yeah, that's what we are going to work on today. And before we get started, let me remind you, you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects that I have done from the Patreon page. And also, this is a part of this action RPG with gameplay ability system series. You can watch all other episodes as well here. I'll leave the link to both project files and the full playlist in the description below. And let's get back to today's tutorial. Alright, so now you can see I have created multiple variations of the armor, the same armor, like this and this. So I'm gonna create now armors as a collectible item. Right now what I have done is I have by default added the armor to the third person character here. Let me open and show you like this. It's already there, and I have set this lead post component to sync animations. So let me remove that now, because this is not the way I want to add the armors. I want armors to be added to the character dynamically, like we collect any other thing in the world, like this swords or shields or helmets. Alright, so the first thing is let me go to the base character. Don't need the third person player character now. And here, let me show you the way I have added weapons to the character. It is in here, in under collect weapon. So now that we are going to add armors as well, let's rename this, instead of weapons, items. And yeah, we're gonna have to change rethink this weapon type instead of item type. So here what I do is, if it is sword or shield or great sword or helmet, depending on the item type, weapon type, for now I attach those measures, those actors into these sockets. But for armor, that's not enough. We need to synchronize the animations as well, because armors are going to be animated components, otherwise it will not match with the character's mesh. So therefore here, first I'll go to this enumerations, enums, and here I have e weapons, so I'll change this to e items. Okay, and I'll add a new item type, armor. Oh wait, let's say just armor, because we gonna have other types as well, like for hands, for legs in future. And here, instead of get weapon type, get item type. That's suitable. So now you see here it's changed to get item type. Okay, now here we're gonna have to do some changes for the armor. So let's come back to this. Before that, let's create an actor for the armor. So under BP, under weapons, now that let's rename it as items. And here we have great sword, all those things. So this is weapon base. I'll rename it as item base. Okay, now one thing that I forgot, this should be replicated. So now let's let me, where is the weapons? Wait, items. Yeah, let me create a child class from the item base. Create child blueprint class. I'll call it BP chest armor, and go here. First, under the default scene root, I'll add one of the armors. So this one, just C2, I'll add it. So it's like this. Okay. Now SK armor. Here I'll set the weapon type. Now I should rename it to item type, just armor. And this is in the item base. So instead of weapon type, item type. All right. Now we don't really need any of these damage classes, so let me remove that. Them. And weapon name, I should call it item name. Item name. And weapon tag, item tag. Okay, now weapon name, item name, I'll name it chest armor, and tag. Maybe I'll add a new tag, items armor. So I don't have any other subtype, so just armor should be enough for now. Maybe later we would need, but let's just set up the basics. And item type, just armor. Compile. All right, now the next thing is we need to make collectible gameplay ability. So let's go to abilities and create a new folder, armor. Now GA collect Yes, so all the collectible abilities are a child class of this 𝐂𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐴 So create child blueprint 𝐂𝐚 just armor, move it to the armor. Okay, open it. Here collectible actor class is PP just armor, and gameplay effect. For now, let's say, let me just duplicate what I have for the helmet. 𝐂𝐚 armor. You can change the effects that happens here, but for now I don't need to focus on that. Collect armor. Okay. And granted abilities. Well, I don't want to grant any special abilities just because I have armor for now. Maybe later on we can associate certain abilities in future with the armor, but for now I don't have. So remove that. And icon, I think I already created an icon here. Let me assign that. And activation block tags, none of these, but items armor. If you already have an armor, we should not wear another armor. Alright, that's done. Now let me duplicate one of these collectibles actors and here assign 𝐂𝐚 just armor. Now this is how it appears. The just armor, we can move this down, maybe 45. Okay, now it would appear in like this. All right, so now we have errors. Let's see, weapon type. Oh yeah, this should be connected to item type. Correct. Oh, right-hand weapons, compile, weapon type, item type, compile, weapons tag, item tag. Because of the renaming, so we did. All right. Now right now nothing would happen. See, oh, it's there, it's just attached to the root of the character. So this is not the way we want, and I got an error as well. What's this? Weapon name. Now it should be item name. Okay, so the next step is in the character itself. First thing is I need an actor reference to hold the actor variable to hold a reference to the armor. So let me duplicate the helmet and call it just armor. Already replicated, and here, okay, here it should be, let me get some space, assigned to the chest armor in this way. And then we need to do that, we need to set the lead pose for the armor. So to do that, I think let's go to this BPI weapon interface. Should we rename this BPI item? For now I'll leave that because this charge weapon, get weapon, most of the things look like they are specific for the weapons. So anyway, here set lead pose lead for, and here as an input I'll lead mesh, give a reference to skeletal mesh component. Okay, now in the chest armor we can implement set lead bone and get the scale armor set lead pose component and new leader bone component, get this lead mesh. Okay, now maybe I should rename this set lead pose, not bone. To avoid any confusions, init lead pose, to avoid any confusion with the built-in function. Right, now here we can call init lead pose and pass the reference to the mesh like this. Right, now let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay, didn't I select the item type test just now? I did. It is already synced, but the thing is the mesh is location is different. Okay, so yeah, we can fix it. That's because that happened because I gave this offset. Well, here I can simply cancel this like this, set relative location back to 0, so it should be fixed. Alright, now let's see. Cool, see, now we have the armor on the character. It is dynamically added to the character. Okay, so wait, why is this not properly attached now? Here we have an error. Why didn't I get a warning? Oh, and the sword glamour, it's unarmed. Why is that? Should be sword. This is also reset to unarmed. For some reason, it should be helmet in the BP helmet. So that's why they were not attaching correctly. Great sword. Great sword. Alright. Now everything should be fine. Okay, armor. Oh. This is attached correctly, but not the helmet. Why not? Looks correct. By the way, this should be on helmet. Helmet. Alright, here as the added tag So this is collect armor gameplay effect. I should change this. Instead of helmet, it should be items. What is item? Armor. So that was prevent adding the armor, adding the helmet once I have the armor. Okay, alright, now things are working correctly. I have the armor, and if I go to the inventory, everything else is there. Helmets are there, shields are there, but this is still not enabled, and I'm not going to go do that right now. I will do that in another episode. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download in the veteran page. Link would be in the description below, and let me know the problems, anything that you encounter while you are following the tutorial in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in another episode. Goodbye.